Okay, here's the key, right?
Mm.
Forgive me, but it's a biblical thing, okay?
Okay, okay.
But it
Mhm,
but it's perfect, right? Because
mhm, mhm,
Jesus said, "I am the truth." Yeah.
mhm, mhm.
To know me is to know the truth. There is no other way to the Father but through the Son. Yeah. Now, the key is now now the key is to know me is to know the truth. It's very simple. But do you want to know me? That is the question, right?
Mm,
So if you that is my response to the whole situation. If people ask, well, what is true? I say, well, to know me is to know what is true. I am not here to tell you what is true. I'm not here to dictate to you what is true. I'm not here to persuade you and convince you of what is true. But you must make that decision for yourself. That to know me is to know the truth and to decide for yourself what
mm.
the truth of the whole situation is. And the the longer the problem goes on,
Mhm.
the bigger it will get. And the more complex and complicated it will get. And as I always said, there is no answer. This will go on forever. It is a problem that cannot be solved, right? Um, that's just the way that it is, right?
Mhm.
It's a problem that cannot be solved. Um, Once something is broken, it's broken, right? This is
It can't be.
yeah, it can't be fixed. Yeah, many things that are broken cannot be
Mhm,
fixed,
mhm, mhm,
especially in people and in human relationships. And the only way that I know that anything can be fixed is through a spiritual approach. Because when the physical is broken,
mm,
all that you have left is the spiritual element of it. Like I can break an object like the pen. I can break it, but I can still have the memory of the pen,
mm,
and the memory is very powerful.
mm,
And so the memory connects with our concept of ideas, and if people want, also a spiritual concept as well at the same time. And that which is beyond the physical can be fixed because it it's not in the physical realm, right? Um, and when Jesus went through his healing of people, he healed them through their faith. That's how he healed them. He healed people through their faith, through their belief.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at the miracles that he performed, they were all around this idea of faith. Do you believe? Yes. Then, if you truly, really believe, if you truly, really have faith, and anyone can have faith, then it is possible to change things if you have faith, but not through the traditional means. Like to paraphrase, with faith you can move mountains. With faith, it's a different understanding. It's a different approach. You are not dealing with anything physical. You are not dealing with an object. You're dealing with it's not an emotion, it's not a feeling. It's 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 an idea within the human mind that can change and that can change things. The same way, it's very similar to vision, where if you want to go somewhere on holiday, first you need a vision of where that place is and what you could do there. Yeah, if you want to buy some new clothes, first you need some kind of vision about how you want to look. And that vision is extremely powerful in fixing things that are broken. I don't completely understand it yet, because I think that I am a beginner in understanding this topic, and there's a lot of things that I have to learn, and there's a lot of things that are confusing to me and don't make much sense, but it's all a learning process. And so part of the skill is to not focus too much on what other people are doing. Because that's a distraction. That's all theater and drama.
Yeah.
Don't focus on that. And it's the simple personal habits and skills. Control what you can control. What can you control? You can control your time, right? And you might not be able to control other people's time, and you might not want to control other people's time, but you can control your own time. Therefore, you have something, right? If you have time, then you have something. You can do something with that. If you don't have time, then you don't have anything at all, right? So as long as you have time, you can do something. And so how do you the question is, how do you creatively, constructively, spiritually spend your
Mm.
time so that it leads you to some positive
Mhm.
outcome, and have faith that if you do the right thing, the right result will come. And if you do the wrong thing, the wrong result will come.
Mhm. Mhm.
And nobody really knows exactly what is the right thing and what is the wrong thing.
Mhm. Mhm.
You can you can't see everything, and you don't want to see everything, right?
Mhm.
So maybe you plan to go here, but something stops you and you can't, so you go there. And maybe there is better. Maybe at the beginning here was better, but maybe it changed, or maybe you just got it wrong. You just
Mhm.
don't know all of the different consequences of everything that's going to happen further down the line. And this idea of this is the right way and we know what's best, it's a terrible mistake,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
So um, it's really hard to know which decision is the best decision to make. And
Mhm.
sometimes you want to make a decision quickly, but I think in most cases you want time to think about
Mhm.
things and try to understand what is right. Um, you want to listen as much as possible to everybody around about you there, and you want to get out of your own way. That is a really strange thing to say, but like if I think my biggest problem is me. Okay, so that's the starting point, right? Everybody's biggest problem is themselves.
Mhm.
And so you've got to somehow make the right decisions and take yourself out of the picture at the same time, which is a pretty complicated thing to do, because I have what I think is right, but at the same time, I don't really know. I don't really know if that's right. It's it changes, right? It with human activities, those things change. It's such a hard idea to hold. Look at the history and the lineage of Jesus. He came from King David's family, right?
Mhm.
But his ancestors were, including King David himself, they were murderers. They were
Mhm.
killers.
Yes. Yeah.
They were murderers and killers and prostitutes and whole
Mhm.
groups of really nasty people. And yet, somewhere down the line,
Mhm.
out of this,
Okay.
out of this madness and crazy history and bad blood came something good
Mhm.
out of it.
Mhm.
And it's understanding how to find that element there, and to it's a mistake to try and control anything. That's such a stupid thing to say, but
Mhm.
but but it's true. It's a mistake to try and control anything.
Mhm. Mhm.
You have to just let everything go. because you go crazy trying to keep control of things. It's impossible. Yeah.
Impossible.
It's like if you have a company and one of your best employees decides to go, then the best thing that you can do is help them to go
Oh, yeah,
in a nice
yeah,
way,
yeah.
right? Right? The best thing
Uh,
you can do is help them because maybe one day they will come back, right?
mhm,
Maybe one day they will come back. You just
mhm.
don't know. Um, and uh, and so and just people think they know what they want, so you give them what they want, then they very quickly understand that it's not really what they want,
Yeah.
right? They think that this is going to solve the problem, or that's going to solve the problem, or this is going to solve the problem.
Mhm.
No, the problems are within the people and within the people alone. And that is, you still have to have care and understanding, and you still have to work hard at everything. Um, but there's there's also a natural process to things, and you can't play with it too much. Yeah,
Mhm.
because um, you can't play with it too much because if you focus on the problem gets bigger, right?
Mhm.
And and so, as I said, I think if we focus on the physical, the physical things around us, we misunderstand everything. That
Mhm.
there's something bigger. There's a bigger idea that is very important. So we can so there are some things we can fix and there's some things we can't.
Mhm.
And it's really important to know in our own heads
Mhm.
which is which and which to focus
That's
on and and which to understand. And there's a lot of people who think they know, but I think if you are wise, not just intelligent, but if you're
mhm.
wise, you can you can show that there's a big question mark in everything that people don't really know. They have an
Mhm.
idea. Everybody can construct an argument, right?
Mhm.
Everybody can debate a topic, but what is right or wrong at the end of the day? It's hard to say. So yeah, I don't know. Time will bring some answers and some more questions.